for the moment we don't have enough budget, unfortunately, so I would invite you to kindly imagine there is a green screen here with representative image of what I'm talking about. So let's start. The first thing I think you need to know before you go to sleep is that there is currently a war in each continent of the world. So we have a war here in Arabic countries, so Palestine, Israel. We also have some conflict in South of America, a political conflict. If some of you knows about that, feel free to share your relaxing knowledge. And we also have, of course, some conflict and human dignity destruction in some country in Asia, such as China, for example, with the Uyghur in French, as we say. In Africa is particularly different because, first of all, African countries are one of the most poorest countries of the world, which means that a lot of people are starving and don't have enough food and water to be sufficiently in a good health condition. But this is not the worst. There are a lot of political corruption, even worse than in our countries. So basically there are a lot of torture, a lot of destruction, a lot of manipulation, corruption, as I said, corruption, and all of this in absolutely full legal settings because the government is corrupted in itself. So for those who doesn't know, there is a conflict in Cameroon. In English we say Cameroon. A conflict in which there are a war between different tribes in Cameroon because some of tribes are talking in English and others are not, and they are a part of a tribe, I don't remember the name, that is not allowed to go to school, which means a lot of people in Africa are not accessing schools right now in 2026. So this is a wonderful information. I think you will feel asleep more easily right now because you're probably in your bed, and this will make you feel not anxious, I guess, but more comfortable in your bed, feeling the textures, smoothness, and all the comfort you have around you while you're probably depressed for no reasons. Don't worry, I include myself. I'm not this kind of person. So also we have destruction, but not only where there are human beings, because the human creature is a really smart creature and a fair creature, which means if we need to destroy something, we will destroy everything, including north of the globe. So I'm talking about Arctic, where there is absolutely no life, human life, except some wild wildlife, but called, like wildlife winter animals, which are currently about to die in the next years or maybe 20 years because of the climate change that